guess what time it is?
What time is it?
It's 2:23 in the morning and you just picked me up.
Alright, so this video's intro is gonna be trash, because there is no intro, because I procrastinated my ass off. Because I've been filming all day long and didn't feel like pulling my camera out. Where are we going?
Redwood City, California.
And then where?
San Jose. And then we're gonna get shot.
What? And then where?
And then we are going to
San Francisco!
And then we're to the Golden Gate Bridge.
So yeah, long time coming. I'm buying my freaking dream car. It's been a month-long process, but it's finally happening. I've got the check somewhere back there for the full amount to just buy the car and then split. I'm tired. I'm over this. I don't care about this. This is gonna be the worst intro to any video I've ever done in my life. Alright, so I picked this guy up at 2:30? 2:30 in the morning in Clovis, California. We got to, where the hell are we? Redwood City?
Yeah, for stuff we can steal.
At the Redwood City at 5:30 in the morning. This hotel is garbage. Do not fall for reviews, people. Look at this. This was 4-star review. It's got some 1960s ceramic tile. No, not even ceramic. Vinyl tile flooring. It's probably asbestos. I mean, what?
Out of here.
Nah, dude. This is not it. This place needs to be burned to the ground. Anyway, we're gonna go to the dealer and drop off the check. Whoa! Here we are! Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Alright, so dropped off the check. Whoa, get that thing on my face. Dropped off the check. Super cool dealer. He's like the director of Pagani or something. Started the dealer. And the salesperson I was working with, it turns out it was the salesperson I was working with, turns out it was her first car deal ever, so it's pretty cool. Buying my dream car, her first deal, and she's gonna draw it, because she draws cars amazingly. But yeah, we're running on empty right now.
Can't see it. 32 miles.
Yeah, there's 32 miles left before this car just stops, and we're driving how many? Like 20?
10 miles left.
How do we? Alright, I guess it's time to show the car. Whoa!
I love the smell of premium unleaded gasoline. Hello. Sheesh.
Thanks, bro. So I was coming here to film. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a police training academy down there, so they're doing a lot of like test firing. At first I parked and I'm like, what is going on? It sounds like there's a shootout happening. It's because there is. Anyway, I did not film a single thing after I picked the car up, pretty much because I just wanted to drive it home and enjoy the heck out of it, which I did. Drove all the way from San Jose to LA, 8 hours or something like that. A couple stops in between, had to drop Andrew off in Fresno, so it was a little bit of a detour. I didn't go just like straight down the normal route, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. The only thing is that my freaking ankle was cramping up so hard just because there's no cruise control. And I mean, it's a high performance, stiff, rigid car for 8 hours, so it definitely gets... Whew. That sounds fun. Spot. Anyway, I mean, this is a car that I have wanted since I was 5 years old. It all started, I mean, you probably saw that picture in there with a toy car that I got when I was at an outlet mall with my parents. I have it right here. I got this. The whole drive home, I was trying to figure out how to get it off of the little tray that it was sitting on because it was screwed in. Could not. I was so frustrated. I wanted to play with it so bad, but I couldn't get it off. And I still have it to this day. As you can see, it's been well loved. It's very beat up, and I had a lot of fun with it when I was a little kid. And then I knew I was going to get this car because of that. It's like, yep, that's the car I want. That's what I'm going to have when I get older. And here she is in all her glory. And actually, I got this one specifically. I wanted the Copperhead edition once I learned about it. And they just were too expensive at the time that I was actually able to afford a Viper. So I was looking at the Gen 2s, the RT10s. And then I got to the point where I could afford the Gen 3. And I had actually purchased one. Oh, Speed Racer. I'd actually purchased a Gen 3 black. I'll show that here. And then I kind of backed out of that one at the very last second because it had a lot of work that it needed to get on the road. It's going to take about like $4,000 or $5,000 to get it up to snuff, which I wasn't willing to spend because it had nearly 50,000 miles on it. It wasn't the exact one I wanted, so I just kind of couldn't justify it. Backed out. Glad I did, because a month and a half later, this popped up and I ended up getting it for an absolute out of the park steal. Just, I couldn't believe it, because these should be going for significantly more than I bought it for. And so when I had to spend $4,000 to get this one on the road, no brainer. I was fine with that. That is good, gold and solid. I'm still well under value even after what I've spent. And yeah, no, it's been it's been a hell of a ride, and I love it. And I have so many plans for this car. And actually, one of the really special things about this car is, well, on the way back home, I stopped at my grandparents' old house. They actually passed away. Cloudy in my head. I don't like talking about this kind of stuff. But anyways, one of the last conversations I remember having with my grandma was I told her, or I think it was with both of them really, but it was actually the last conversation I remember having with my grandma before she passed. I told her that I was going to get this car in like 6 months, and I did. So it's a special one because of that, and it's always going to be tied to that. Anyway, that's enough getting into the emotional stuff. I don't do that. So anyway, gosh, they're getting at it. So anyway, that's a little backstory there. I have all of my toy cars still, and yeah, look forward to working on it and making more videos.